Well, it seems like your boy El Fuego is in some deep trouble. The question is, will he be able to get out of this mess? And also, your girl Renee, she is crazy as hell, and she's going to continue to try to get your boy Midnight up out of here. Well, we're going to talk about that in today's video. I want you guys to stay tuned. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love all the Queen's men, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about All the Queen's Men Season 5, Episode 3. This is the recap. Now I'm going to try to focus on all the key points that we saw in this episode. If I miss anything, I want you guys to let me know down below. How did y'all feel about Episode 3? Know what I'm saying? Your girl Renee, she ain't going away at all. Your boy El Fuego, I don't know what the hell he was doing. He let that old man just beat him down with that bat. The sad thing is, he just sat there like, really? So you just gonna sit there, let him grab the bat and beat you down? You didn't do nothing? You always in the gym and all that stuff working out. But I guess that didn't mean anything. I mean, damn. I thought he would have had a little bit more fight in him, but no. He just sat there and got that ass beat. So we're going to see what's going to happen to him in the next upcoming episode, but it definitely ain't looking too good for him. And we know Madam, she is still trying to figure out who shot her. But we know in each of these episodes, they're going to make it seem like it's certain characters and probably give us the reveal at the end or maybe even in the middle of the season. But somebody going to get exposed real soon. The question is, who will that somebody be? Now, the title of this episode is called Pop Out and Show 'em. And the description of the episode reads, El Fuego risks everything to stop another war as Miss Tandy realizes she's been betrayed. So those are the key elements for episode 3. As I told you, I will try to focus on the key things. If I miss anything, let me know down below. So what did we see in episode 3 titled Pop Out and Show 'em? Now, at the beginning of the episode, we know Madam, Blue, and your boy Tommy, they was out there practicing. Madam is testing out all these new weapons. And of course, Tommy has to be the test dummy. Y'all can tell he was scared as hell. And Blue, she took a shot on him, but he was all good. Now, Madam, she ended up using the 2 new golden guns that your boy Tommy got her. And hey, they was automatic and she loved them. But as I told you, Madam, she is still trying to remember exactly who shot her. But her memory is still kind of, out of it. So eventually she will remember, in my opinion. I cannot wait to see when that is going to happen. Now, Tony and Carla, they come over to see Madam out of nowhere. Know what I'm saying? Popped up uninvited. Tommy was pissed off. Madam's confused, like, why the hell y'all coming over here all of a sudden? And they trying to act like they feel bad for their sister, they love her and all that stuff. But in reality, we know they just want to know, what is she going to do if she was to die? Does she have a will and all that stuff? They trying to get intel. They don't really care for real, acting all fake. They just trying to see what they can get if Madam was to actually die. That's it. And Madam understands this and she kicks them out. Now we get to Dime and she is reminiscent of when Big D clapped those cheeks at the club. I mean, he straight raw dogged her. Know what I'm saying? And she's regretting everything. Now we know Blue did ask her, does Amp know about, Big D clapping your cheeks? And she said no, but he knows that she is pregnant. And of course, Blue is like, well, you better figure this out as far as if you want to keep this baby. I mean, your time is running out. So your girl is kind of confused. She don't know what the hell she gonna do. Now, Miss Tandy has gone to the concierge because she don't know what the hell she gonna do. Know what I'm saying? Everybody's just losing their memory. I could understand Madam because she got shot and all that stuff. Miss Tandy, she was all drugged out and drunk. She don't know what the hell happened. She believing that she may have popped Madam. So she is asking the concierge to help her clean this up. He asked her, does she have the weapon? Yes, she does. Or at least that's what she thinks. But we know your boy Quincy done took that weapon. She's telling him she's going to bring him the gun or whatever. He's going to help her possibly clean this up. And that don't tell nobody. Nobody needs to know about this. And forget payment. He going to need a favor from her because she is the mayor. So best believe he's going to want that favor. Now, we get to the concierge once again, and he pops up on Madam out of nowhere. And I knew once Tommy started running, it had to be a dog that he brought up in there. Had me cracking up. Now, of course, he is giving Madam this dog, and Madam's like, don't think that this is going to fix anything that you've done to me, right? But he is trying to keep the peace. I don't trust him. Hell, I don't trust that damn dog. It may have a camera on his chain. Who knows? But Get that dog the hell up out of there. That's what I say. I mean, the dog may have a tracker, a microphone, you just never know. But we're going to see what they're going to do with this storyline. Now we get to midnight and it seems like Renee has dropped off this book full of pictures and all types of crazy stuff in it. This girl is crazy as hell. Midnight need to drop this girl off as quickly as possible because she ain't going to stop. Now, we get to your boy Amp and we get to Tony. We know he popped up at Maddie B's. She is trying to, say sorry for what she's done in the last episode when they had that argument. Next thing we know, Amp does drop the book about being a father. And she's like, man, so you about to be a dad? Diamond's pregnant. But Amp ain't really feeling it. He's like, you wasn't even a good mother. What makes you believe you're going to be a good grandmother? And he end up walking off. This whole relationship between the two is pretty much done for. She can't be trusted. And if Amp is smart, he will stay far away from her. Now we get to Detective Davis and Naima. And Detective Davis, her whole concern is figuring out who shot Madam. Naima, she's like, you know what? I'm trying to figure out how we gonna, nail down your boy Doc. That's all she cares about. And Detective Davis is like, look, you're gonna need a lot more. Like, you need to focus on something else. Maybe this is not the best move, but Naima, she ain't gonna stop. She gonna continue to go at Doc until she gets exactly what she wants. Now we get to El Fuego. We know Blue told him to delete that footage of that gray car outside of Eden. They don't want no evidence tracing back to them just in case something ends up happening. Now we know El Fuego, he ended up seeing some more footage of somebody else. And that somebody else is your boy, the concierge. He didn't really see him, but he saw his car near Eden that night. And he tells the concierge, like, look, did you have anything to do with taking out Madam? And he said no. You know what I'm saying? He said he was all around Atlanta that night and he had nothing to do with it. Now, your boy El Fuego, he gives him the footage of his, vehicle near Eden. He tells him if something happens to him, if he dies, that this footage is going to get sent to law enforcement and he's going to be screwed. Now, the concierge is like, why the hell are you doing this? Why are you giving me the footage? And El Fuego is like, well, I'm trying to stop a war. I don't want nothing else, bad happening. I don't want no more bloodshed. That's the reason. So I guess this is what El Fuego is doing, even though Madam, of course, hired those guys to take out his girl. So we're going to see more of his motive, in my opinion. I'm not truly trusting this, but El Fuego may be up to something. Now, the concierge does offer him a job, telling him if he ever stopped working with Madam or whatever, that line of work, maybe he can use his intelligence and work for him. So we're going to see if they're going to pick up on this storyline, but I'm pretty sure this is not the last time that we're going to see the concierge and El Fuego have a scene together. I mean, they may end up working together. You guys let me know down below. Now we get to your girl Carla. We know Blue, she went to Maddie B's because she was checking up on what that guy said in the last episode. He said he was never at Club Eden. He said he was at Maddie B's. So Blue was trying to get the footage. Carla talking about the footage is deleted every 24 hours or something like that. She don't know who the guy is. I mean, she's making up all these excuses. But Blue, she is trying to dig and get some type of intel. She even asked the valet guy about keys and stuff like that, talking about these keys are not secure, especially if it's only one guy working. So she is pretty much saying that maybe somebody got one of the keys and took the car somewhere else to make it seem like the guy has something to do with it. So we're going to see what's going to end up happening. But we know Carla, she was looking in the background like she knows more than what she's putting off. And we have to remember Carla did have blood on her outfit in that last episode. So eventually, I believe we're going to get the truth of what really happened, because I don't believe Carla was telling the truth when she had a conversation with Detective Davis talking about she worked in the kitchen and all that stuff. So we're going to see. Now, Tommy was helping Madam in this episode as far as her stretching, trying to get her muscles and body back together after getting shot, but Madam is still struggling. Now, Tommy also made Madam a custom cane, and man, it was sweet. You know what I'm saying? It had a knife. I believe it had like a stun gun on it as well. So Madam is ready to go, and it was just a matter of time before we seen her use it. Now we get to Miss Tandy. She goes back to her safe, and that gun is gone because your boy Quincy done took it. So now she understands that she is screwed. And speaking of Quincy, he's already running his mouth out the club, talking about the cars he's going to buy and all this stuff and how he's going to get this money. He knows that maybe Miss Tandy was the one that took out Madam. Like, dude, you running your mouth entirely too much. But we know Big D did tell him that it's probably smarter to get money weekly from Miss Tandy instead of getting one big reward. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make more money in the long run. So that does make sense. But the question is, will your boy Quincy end up doing that? And if he knows this intel and he does not tell Madam and she finds out, it's going to be all hell. Now, we get to your girl Tony, and it seems like she has some issues. Now, apparently she owes this guy right here money. I believe his name is Anush, and he ain't playing around. Her life is on the line from the looks of it, so it makes sense on why she ended up taking that job at Maddie B's, working for minimum wage. I mean, she got to do what she got to do, but this may not end well for her. Now, we knew it was just a matter of time before Madam uses her new cane. Old girl was up there being very disrespectful to her. You know what I'm saying? In the parking lot, and Madam had to stab that girl up real quick. Had me cracking up. Now, this is the reopening of Club Eden. Madam is back. Everybody is there except your boy El Fuego. And that's because El Fuego was dealing with this guy right here. Now, remember Rob and Bernie from last season? The two guys that Big D shot and killed. The two guys that Madam hired to take out El Fuego's girl. Those guys. This is their boss, and apparently he has traced their last location back to El Fuego's spot, so he knows something is up and that El Fuego is not telling them the truth. So next thing we know, he gets the bat and he beats the brakes off El Fuego. I'm like, dude, you not gonna do nothing? You looked at him walk to the bat and grab it and beat you with it, and all you did was scream like a little bitch. Like, come on. I mean, come on, man. But we're gonna see what's gonna happen with El Fuego's character in the next episode, but as of right now, it ain't looking too good for him. Now we get back to Club Eden. The dancers, they kill it like they always have done. And we know out in the crowd, your girl Renee, she is sitting, lurking, watching. Like Joe from You, she is watching Midnight. Ready, plotting and planning to make her next move. Like, damn. So Midnight, he needs to neutralize her quickly. I mean, we already know what time it is. He gotta drop this girl off. She gotta go. She already done stabbed him up. And from the looks of it, she ain't done yet. So what's going to happen with that? Now, also in the episode, we know that Madam was talking about opening up like a weed spot or whatever, and she's going to get Smoke to run things for her or whatever. She's going to do business with him. So we're going to see how that goes as well. I want you guys to let me know what y'all think about that. But down below, I want y'all to let me know, how did y'all like episode 3? What do y'all think is going to happen next? Who shot Madam? As I told you, in each of these episodes, they're making it seem like it's certain characters, and I believe they're going to do that until they finally reveal exactly who it is. And usually with these mysteries like this, it's never the people at the very beginning that they're making it seem it is. So we're going to see as time goes, who else they're going to reveal as far as who could have shot your girl, Madam. Now, we'll continue to give you guys more of all the Queen's Man content in the future, so stay tuned for the content. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch you on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.